Boom, boom. This is Kenro. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. All right, so we got a little bit of sins rate on tap today. So we've had a lot of movement on the account since yesterday. I did a pull today, just one of the standard epic pulls on a ticket I got, and I managed to pull another S rank character called Wavebringer. You see her at the far left there. So that brings the total up to 3 S rank characters. And then I have 2 epic characters. Gunslinger's an epic character, but I've got him up 5 stars. Also managed to take up my Frost Queen to 6 to be my first 6-star. That's done by you have to have a dupe of the character, and like I say, I drew Frost King yesterday in a pool that I chose. So I had an extra one of her when I got her secondary character through the 3rd day reward on the pool this morning. So I was able to get her up to 6 stars. So she is my first 6-star character. So let's see what we got. A lot of things have opened up. I mean, we've got numerous new events coming up. We've got co-op from just about every level. We've got 2-player, 5-player. I played a couple of 5-players that were interesting. You get some pretty nice drops. I haven't gone to 10. That's at 35. I'm at 32, 33 right now, so I should have that tomorrow sometime. Again, things to focus on. Go to your carnival, because you definitely want to get this S-ranked healer. That's the one thing I'm lacking, so I'm doubling my focus on that, because my Paladin of Light is my healer, and he's sort of kind of doing it for me. But I'm up in the story level 5. I believe I'm at 5.8 or 5. Yeah, I'm at 5. I think this is 5.9 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 5.8. And I'm 5.9. I'm starting to get a little bit close to I'm starting to take damage. What happened was, okay, you see, Wavebringers AOE. So before I was using 2 defenders. I had the epic defender in there, dark defender in there, and then I had my level 5 defender, which is in the center. But when I got Wavebringer, an S character, magic AOE, she does some good damage. She's also burst. I wanted to put her in to utilize her, so I put her in just to see what would happen, and they automatically changed the format. So before I had 2 in front and 3 in the back, and that's what I was running. It's automatically switched me to defender in front, then 2 had defender in the front, gunslinger and Frost Queen on the first sides, and then Paladin of Light and Wavebringer on the back side. So it switched me to a 3 level, and that's been working out very good, because my weakness was the epic dark defender. What's his name? What is his name? He was Necro Knight is what he's called. Necro Knight. I was not investing a lot into him, because he was getting, I wanted to save that until I got another S-rank character. I was hoping it would be a tank, but unfortunately, I ended up with another damage magic dealer. But it's actually helped me, because I was starting to slow things down there at the beginning. I was having trouble finishing up the 4th story. But now I blew right through that boss, and I'm up to 5.8, and I've been running 3 stars all the way through, just dealing up so much damage, and the defender's holding off his own. But the only healing he's got is the Paladin of Light and my artifact, which I can click at, which helps do purify, removes buffs and stuff, and does a little bit of healing. Make sure you use your artifact when you're fighting. It's down in the left bottom left-hand corner there. You can click on that, and you can only use it once per level, but it does help. It removes all the debuffs against your characters and does a little bit of healing, so it helps out. So I don't think my Paladin of Light is going to go much above 6. I've maxed him out as far as I can. The limit right now is is right here. These Echelon Stones are where the problem's at. Okay, that's where all of my characters are at right now. Need Echelon Stones. Need Echelon Stones, need Echelon Stones, and need Echelon Stones. And as soon as I get him 3 more levels, he's going to need Echelon Stones too. So there's your. I was waiting to find out. I started to realize that yesterday, after I'd played for a couple hours, that was probably where it was going to end up being the quote, sort of wall that you're going to have to overcome, is with these Echelon stones. You get them in each story. As you run each story, you get Echelon stones as a reward, as you can see right here. But you only get 16, So you can do a lot of sweeps and run them as much as you want, but in the end, you're going to run out of stamina. Today, I finally ran out of stamina, and I'm now in the process of using my palace. If you do go to your palace, make sure you do go to your palace, and make sure you continue to upgrade the mansion as much as you can, so that you can get more stamina saved. Because right now, this is where you get your stamina at. It's going to be to the point pretty soon where stamina is going to be the big problem, and getting enough of it to actually run it and get the Echelon stage. You just need to level your characters up. But it's doable. It's doable. It's just going to take a little bit of time, unless you're going to purchase something from the shop. My assumption is, let's go take a look at the shop here. Where's the shop at? Where is the shop? Shop right here. Echelon stones are available in here, so that's where you have to be purchasing some from in here. I can purchase 200 right now with gold. So that'll work. So there's another way to get a little bit more. So that's where you're going to have your big problems at. Second thing to look at, under the Heroes tab, if you go to the Pentacle of Angels, if you're familiar with some of the games that you can play in AFK games, away from keyboard, idle games is what they're called. They have this similar function in idle characters, and this is the first mobile game that's not an idle game that I've seen it introduced in. And basically, you have the Pentacle. I think it's AFK Arena that has this in their game. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, you have your main characters inside the Pentacle there, and then you can put characters over here in the side, and they will level up to the same level as the lowest level on that. So my lowest level is my Paladin at 40. So my two over here that I put right here are in 40 as well too. So that's a nice little function. If you get, once you get enough S characters and SS characters that you're having some sit on the sidelines, you can just stick them in there, and they will be able to level up. Another thing you want to look at is this right here is how if you looked at my characters, you'll notice that I have 5-starred my Chiromancer and 5-starred Valiant Heart. I did not do this by leveling them up. I did this through the hero materials, and just by simply getting spare dupes from them, because you get numerous draws, and you just star them up. And see, now she's a 3-star. Now she's a 4-star. So, and then I can take any two characters here, but I want to make sure I want to use 2 that I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use his 3, and I'm not going to use her. So now she's now a 5-star, and I've not used her at all. Not put her in the game whatsoever. Have not ran one story level, one mode using her at all, and I've already got her up to a 5-star without having to use her. So there are other methods that you can get to level up characters. So it's got some nice really functions. It's not bad. It's not a bad game. I was really surprised. I expected that there would be a wall, but it looks like they're giving you ways to overcome that wall, and I do appreciate that. So this is definitely a game that I would strongly suggest you try. Keep going. Get in there, because you've got this 14-day log-on event going on. Your first day you'll get your second day you'll get the Defender here in the center. The third day you'll get the Frost Queen. Okay, and then on the 7th day you'll get your SS Cerberus. He's an SS max level character on the 7th day, day 7 login. So I'm on day 3 right now. So that's tomorrow. I'll get this armor set, which looks like it can be for my sorcerer. So I'll probably put that on my full set on my Frost Queen. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of stuff. There's a bunch of PPPs come open. I've been doing dual haul. fighting through the dual hull. I did like I did 6 runs on that today. I won all 6 of them, um, and you get a lot of rewards for that. So there's, I've been playing some co-op. I've got several friends. I've got a bunch of friends, and we've been pinging each other all throughout the day. See all my friends here. So we've been pinging each other all throughout the day. I got 28 friends. So we've been, whenever they're online and I'm online, we'll ping each other when we need to do a co-op. And then, as you saw that one pop up on my screen there a few minutes ago, that was one of the guys that I use. Me and him, we've run several things today in co-op together. So we've been pinging each other when we need to run some, to do some of the quests, like Sin City and a few other things you need to actually do 2-player co-op, and then there's some of the sort of mini games they have where where you're reaching out with the claw game. If you've done that before, it's in there. So to do those, and you need to have you need to have 2 players for it. So it's nice. I haven't had any trouble getting partners for co-op, 5-party co-op. Haven't had any trouble so far. So I take that to mean there's a lot of people playing the game. Get focused on your carnival to get the healer. I can't emphasize that enough. You've only got until the 11th, so you've only got 5 more days. And she is a 5-star S rank, and she is a healer. So you definitely want to go for her, because none of the users you're going to get free through the 14-day logon are healers. I was fortunate enough to get the Paladin of Light as my healer, so I don't have to use that. The healer that they give you, which is a B rank healer, a rare rank type healer. So there's what you got. So another thing to look at on this hero board as well, under the hero cards, make sure you hit all the ones in here because you get points when you level them up to a new star. So make sure you hit that. Also in the hero material level, you can sell these. I've been selling all of the Bs. Or not the B's, but the C's and the D's as I get them. And once you do sell them, there's a shop that you can go to, and you can get in the Soul Store. And see, I've got like 13,000 of these, and you can get, you can purchase shards for S ranked and SS plus characters. As you want. I'm waiting to hold off right now until I see what's going to come up first, based on the souls that I have for other characters. So like I might use that, maybe purchase some Floral Fairy if she comes up. I'm really interested in this Shield Vigilante. That's another tank. I would definitely enjoy getting him if at all possible. Hammerfall, I think he might be. I'm not sure what he is. Hellsinger, he's damage, and Soul Hunter's damage too. So we'll have to see. But yeah, so keep an eye out for other things here. Also, I've completed trying to complete some of these on this one right here. I've completed some of the tiers on it. Keep going through that. As you level up and through, I assume you'll get a chance to go for the SS rank character, but that's going to take some time. But yeah, so keep an eye on that carnival and keep pumping through it, and you'll focus on it. And as you level up and go through the levels, I'm still at 5.8, and things are still coming up new to me. So there's a lot of stuff to unlock as you go through. But they do have a lot of stuff. Focus on your artifact. You won't be able to do anything with it for right now, but you want to get to 512 to get your second one. It gives you free. Once you defeat 512, you'll get your second one, just like you got the first one. So it's nothing you have to do to actually, get it. You just have to complete that level and you automatically get it. And it's a valuable tool. As you can see, its power is it dispels debuffs and removes and restores HP to 70% of the artifact. Okay, it's a heal. This one is basically a free debuff and a heal. I mean, it's only once per story level as you're going through. So once per battle you can use it. I've used it a couple times just to give me a little extra buff, especially on the boss levels. When they try to do spell out of debuffs or something, it's nice that I can actually hit that out, and it removes the debuff and it gives me some healing. So I'm not sure the second one doesn't really say what the second one will be, but hopefully it'll be maybe an attack buff increase or something like that. We'll have to see. So yeah, so it's pretty good. I definitely encourage everyone to download it. It's for real, and it's called Sins Raid, and it's out on the Google Play Store right now. So yeah, the draws have been friendly to me. I mean, haven't had. I was really surprised when I got Wavebringer. I mean, I got Wavebringer on a regular pool. It was a standard. It was a standard summon. I didn't do anything special. It was under this. I got some cards from completing the quest, and I ran the summon, and she dropped. So I was really impressed that I got an S on that. Don't normally you don't get S drops. It gets a very very low chance to get them. But yeah, I got her. So and it was Wavebringer. So she does pretty good damage. Probably going to be weak against any characters that have magic immunity, as the world boss does. Unfortunately, the first one that they've had, this one has he's immune to magic. So I didn't do too well on him. I completed it. I participated and managed to claim all the rewards, but I didn't do very much damage. So, but the next world boss probably will be immune to physical, and I should be able to do pretty good mana damage in that case. So, but yeah, so it's a good game. Definitely give it a try. So this is Sin's Raid, and it's out on the Google Play Store. All right. So if you like this video, go ahead and put a like on the video, and feel free to share it. If you want to get notified every time I do drop a video, you can click on the subscription button. And it's Ken Rear, signing out.